Hi, hello, and this is super scuffed already. So I don't think the music it's working for some reason. Okay, this is so scuffed already, and not here. Okay, now the music should be playing. So I hadn't even set up my my new camera yet. Here, this one should be working. Okay, we have that one. I'm still missing. So I really wanted to start on time, but I ended up taking a little more time. As per usual. Actually no, I think those for the past week I've been pretty much on time every day. Okay. Why doesn't well yeah, I still have to look for the dice. Oh, no wonder. My IP was different for some reason. Okay. We have that. I still have to connect my my tablet. So yeah, for today will be then as the title says, like in gacha. I will be starting with my own scenes, but if we get any suggestion, we will be prioritizing those, since the idea is to do them on stream. Okay, I'm here. Why this one is not there? Okay, what else? That's the chat. Let me test something, if it is properly working now. Because yesterday I tried to set up, but for some reason the message weren't appearing on on screen. So let me test that one. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't appear. Oh, it could also be that it is too high. Okay, but it because here it appears, but it doesn't on screen, so let me try again. Okay, now it works. It's a little small for some reason. Okay. Now what else? This is so scuffed already. Okay, so for this one I am going to make it a little shorter. So we have this one here. Okay, we have that there. I'm going to zoom out a little here, and I wanted to add the okay, text source. I Gacha list. I apologize for all the stuff, however, this wasn't will be the first and last time that there's this much stuff. Where it is here. So for today the idea is to have characters that I will be drawing according to this list. Maybe here. Okay, and where it is here. Okay, those will be all the options, and the last thing I have to add is the a web source, a browser, 𝐷𝐮. But I totally don't have to look for it right now. Okay, I'm going to fix this one later. Okay. So for some reason it looks different on my on my side. Like I have pressed the egg dice, but for some reason it appears in as the normal. Okay. We'll be starting with number 5 since we have this one. Okay, and so scuff already. I mean, it is a new modality. This is like the first time I'm trying this, so shame on me to not have everything properly set up. So since we got 5, I'm going to start with my VTuber model. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A mod version of me. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, general version. And I forget that I wanted to add a little screen on the corner so I could have the reference, but since we're staying with my own, not here, with my own model, I think it is simple enough for me to, I mean, not simple enough, that's not what I wanted to say, but like I have seen myself enough time to know how to draw myself, and you guys can also see it on screen. So a gender verb version, and I forgot to to restart the timer. Okay. So first, I am actually not that comfortable or used to drawing miles, so interesting. I also think I'm doing it a little too big. Okay. Yeah, this is oh yeah, also if for the people that might want one, I will then later be uploading those as a Google Drive archive, and yeah. Oh, okay. I honestly think also something else that I forgot to prepare was like a base for males, because I have one for girls, And okay. I'm getting a little sidetracked and I should focus something less, so I don't spend all the time trying to and you know what, the symmetry tool will be our bestie today. So yeah, looks very sharp. And okay, so for the hair, I think it will be also the same similar shape that to my hair. Like this part will be remain practically the same. But since it's shorter, maybe it can be a little more fluffy. And honestly, I don't like this pen for the sketch, so I'm going to be going back to my usual sketching pen. So maybe something like that. Oh, with that undercut. Okay, like this. And since it's a prince, something like this too. This is a good exercise, but okay, so my model has this little jacket here, and that is like this, and I think we can keep that. It can work like this. Here's my emblem. But he will be using like something like that. No. We should give him also a pop-up window. But honestly, that part was looking a little weird. I mean, there's a reason why I don't use symmetry tool for the eyes. But for today, it might be a little different since it helps saving time. Okay, now shall we give also some earrings for him? And okay, you know what? I think it will be easier to, instead of giving him like the palace prince outfit, we'll give him the workshop attire, because that's a lot easier to to think about. So we had a turtleneck body set, something like that. Oh yeah, I said color too. We're already 8 minutes in. Okay. We have his arms. and the gauntlets, which can be a little like that. Now we are going to turn off this thing, and he has the overall tied on his waist too. Okay, for this part we might need the symmetry too. It looks so silly. But honestly, this one was a little too out of my comfort zone. And honestly, maybe also because I didn't have all the things ready, but I do usually can draw them a little better too. The arms are looking a little weird. Okay. And I forgot that this has like a little zipper. Now, for the hands, I really don't know how to do them. Since, okay. Since he's wearing the gloves, the hands should look a little more like bigger. We get this something like that. But honestly, I should practice that a little more. And here, this one. Let me add a second layer, and for the skin, so I think it is a good idea to still have the reference. Okay, so I'm not fully like how this one looks. To be honest, I think it is again, I wasn't prepared enough, and honestly I didn't think it would be like the first one will be a gender band of my own character, so I mean of myself, so I really wasn't sure on how to go about this one, because again I hadn't thought of this being the first try. And I also, well, changing the pen midway. That's also a huge waste of time, and also pivoting from like the from the workshop, the prince attire to the workshop one, and also also get him some contact glasses, some brown ones, and but yeah. So I think before starting, like, actually leave like 1 minute at least to think what I'm going to do, because again, this one I started like, okay, what do I do, and starting drawing, and like, sure, if it wasn't time, it will be not bad to do so. However, no, my overall is pink. It's like this shade. It's really great, this one. But shall I keep it that way or make it a little different, like a purple? Thugs. We only have 2 minutes left, so let's continue coloring the gloves that are white, and actually I think I will like to do the overall yellow, like around here maybe. It is also very bright, but there's, okay, maybe not that yellow, maybe like a little more orange, like this. I also will, once the time is up, I will open the the base I have for my characters. Now, I honestly don't use it always. In fact, I don't think I have used this one before. But that will be a lot faster than this one, so that's something I should have at hand. And the ones that may also take more time is one that has like draw this character as an animal, and of course if it is someone's request, I'm going to draw it. I will ask if they have any animal in mind, like a specific one. Otherwise, I will choose based on vibes. And those won't be like this big, will be slightly smaller. I don't want to check how much time there's left, but maybe I'm already over the time limit. I mean, okay, at least we finished the first one. Not the best. Could be a lot better, but okay. Also, if I do like the okay, it kind of works. So the time is up already. Yeah, I hope I didn't really. My coffee got cold. I said my coffee got cold. Okay. The subtitles are doing their own thing. Okay. Also, we have to fix this because I just realized half of his head is missing. Okay. Here's the first one. It could be better. I think there's a lot to improve. On the mod to this. And so I would love to have something like to showcase what I'm currently doing. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I think we will waste a lot more time trying to fix that. What I do want to add is maybe an image. Yeah. A reference. Okay, I'm going to put a placeholder for now. Oh, I just saw my local disk and it is almost full, so I think I'm going to spend some time having to clean all that, because I know I have like lots of... Oh, I know, instead of this I'm going to hide this one just in case. And where it is, another with no capture. Reference, okay. And this one, does it count as its own window? No, not this one. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, we tried. Maybe... maybe game capture? Oh, ref. Okay, no. That won't work. So we'll just use the image, because something like this. But where we can leave it so it doesn't use this much space. Okay, we're going to have Mona. Here. It looks really cluttered today, so maybe the chat. We can leave it right here, like that. We'll put the dice here and a little more to the background. I hopefully next Friday it won't be this scuff. This one can be a little lower, and then I put this one here. And here. Okay, no, it doesn't matter that one much, because so it will be something like that. And filter fade color, okay. Chroma key, okay. Oh. Okay, so I tried to attack from a gate, but okay, like this. I hid the whole dice. Okay, and let's refresh. Why? Okay. We got 7, so a TV version. And from who? So I am going to pick one of my characters again. Here. Browse image. Here. Maybe here. Okay. We will be doing a TV version of her. And can I make this one a little smaller? This one. So for CD, that's another another thing that I don't have that much practice, to be honest. I mean, I used to draw CDs relatively frequent a long time ago. Okay. Oh, if I pick the color here, we have okay, big head, the body, the hips, and then something like that for this one. So so I think I'm going to do this like before starting, because I don't want to use this one as a base. I don't like it. So let me fix this one a little. Okay, now the head and the torso are a little too big. So it will be something like this. But I still have to fix the legs. Okay, I know. It looks a little weird, but it's like they're floating, something like that. No, the head, it is I still think it is a little too big, but maybe it is because I've been used to drawing like more stylized, I think will be the word, and not TV, so maybe that's why I think the head looks too big. Something like that, and the floating, the torso, it is like that, I think. Okay, something like that. Now for the hands, we'll go with the more simplified type of hand. Okay, now neon is here. Neon. Oh, this was the wrong reference. Okay, doesn't matter. And again, I changed the pencil. So before I start, all right. 1, 2, 3. And okay, I said the face will be like a little like that. Okay, I know what is looking weird for me right now. It's because I made the face like that, but the neck was coming from here, so it obviously will look a little weird. Yeah. This, okay, so I'm going to do a practice list of stuff. And we have male characters and teeth. I started watching 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐬 again. So yeah, the base is like a little, like in the opening part, the 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐨𝐬 are like floating a little like that sometimes. So yeah. For the hair, it is a little like this. We just have to make it like a little more simplified on lines. There's not that much details. Again, it is not the best, so hopefully by the end of the stream we can have better characters like this. And I honestly had forgotten about her twin tails. So it will be something like that, though her hair is not that long. Yeah, something like this. So if you can probably tell, but her hair was inspired by Miku. Like, to be honest, Miku's hairstyle is very iconic at this point. And I designed her about the time her Miku's 6 version was announced, presented. Okay, for this part, should we make her with a different kind of cloth or maintain her with her armor? Okay, this is like a V shape. For this is more simplified. Go to it, Mona. And I don't wanna see how much time is left. Now this is like a short of sorts. Of course it is armor, so the material is heavier. Lucky, I feel like making it more time, like 20 minutes or so. But I think it's because those first ones are happen to be the stuff I am not that used to draw. And to make it worse, I didn't have the time to practice a little this morning, so I am like a little 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐚𝐭𝐢𝐶𝐿. Now this part is, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, it's very bulky, but something like this. Okay, I like this part of her. Like, it is turning a lot better than the rest. To be honest, I like the face. The only part I don't like is the torso right now. It's looking a little weird. So I'm going to have to write like a list at the end of the stream with the stuff that besides what I have to practice, with the stuff I have to have ready, because that thing is looking a little weird. Because here her leg is like sideways, so the knees should be here, something like that. And this part should be something like this. Also, I ended up opening on my art app. I had to not I have, but I opened the wrong file, so I have like from practically only the torso and my reference, so I had to go look at my OBS screen to see how the legs were. Okay, I like how this is looking. Okay, I don't want to check the timer again. And the hands were probably a little too long. I mean the arms, not the hands. So this part should be like this. And so I was wondering why my OBS was freaking out a little before stream. I mean, when I just started. And I think it is because I have almost all my space full. So yeah, no wonder why. I also noticed yesterday when I was playing Genshin that it was heating up a lot more, so okay, this is sketch. It doesn't have to have that many clears. Okay, I think for a sketch it's kind of okay. Again, a lot of stuff to fix, but it is not the worst. Okay, I'm going to check the time now. Oh, we still have 6 minutes, so okay. Also, something that I thought of was making this like only like TV characters, but again, I am not very used to drawing them, so I didn't want to be like doing something that I didn't know if I could do properly. Like sure, I still add it as an option because I think it's good practice. However, if it was like TV only, I think I will be panicking. Because initially I wanted to practice a little bit more with the stuff that I know it takes me more time. but life happens. Yesterday especially, I was very busy here in the workshop, so I ended up only getting free at about 10 p.m. or so. So I only try to set up most of things in OBS, and although I still didn't really do all that. And usually in the night I like to have a little me time gaming sessions. Like, I will later play Minecraft or Genshin or anything, to be honest, but like relaxing, for relaxing. And yesterday I was so tired that I just tried to set everything in OBS, but then just went straight to sleep. Oh, this is the wrong. Also, I've been trying to use Fire Backup, but I don't think I like it. To be honest, it's pretty good, but there's just a little thing that I couldn't get used to here, and is that to rotate I have to use the arrows, and because on Clip Studio I had it set up as, I mean, it is the default option, I think. When you press R you can rotate it. However, here if I press it, it's sure it will still set the like option to rotate, but if I drag the screen it doesn't really do it. So yeah, I will be probably switching up, because it's such a tiny thing, but I really think it is time consuming to do like that. Also, I keep forgetting that since it is sketch and base color, it doesn't matter if I get a little part without color or without fully coloring that part, or if I go over the line a little, like here what was not a little, was a lot. But still. And the other thing I really miss from Clip Studio, can't talk, from Clip Studio was the some of the brushes, that here I wasn't really able to get used to. Like, it's not the same feeling. So yeah. Okay, this one is also later. Here. Neon. I mean, it's neon or neon, but they're fine. What's just part of the workshop recruiting squad, specifically from the mechanic part, and she's a little silly, but no one she's on uniform. So I don't have that many OCs, because most of the time when I design stuff, I ended up setting them as adaptables, or however you're supposed to call them, pronounce that, I meant. Something like this. I don't remember how the boots are lighted. And what else with them? Only the face. Yeah, and I think we're already over the time, but we only have to paint the eyes. And it is not the shade, it's like a little more blue. Like around here, I think it is. Get her also 𝐶𝐶𝐬𝐬. Okay. I like how this turned out a lot more than the other that engender band version. She looks really silly. And I am going to put the music again because it ended. The moment one of those playlists that says free BGM is not actually free BGM, I am going to panic. I am going to legitimately crash out because of that. So, where it is? Here. She looks really silly. So for the next one we will be I'm going to show I'm going to choose the character first. So we're going to do this one. Oh, I did not open it in OBS. My bad. Filters, no. Here. We're going to in here, not here. And how are we going to draw her? And where's the dice? Oh. Can I color the... Yes, I can. We're going to set the dice to green, okay. Let's see, we got number 8. I think we're going to roll it again, or if it's anyone in chat that want to set the current topic, not topic, the current style, get it rolled to number 8, and that is chat choice. So let's see. Let me open in the moment. Open. Here, base. This one. This one. Okay, I think I'm going to reroll the not there the 8 one. Okay, so we got 2 now, and it is new weapon for her. No. Okay, no, that's again something I have thought of. Like, sure, I can think of a new weapon for Neon and him or me, but she in specific. Game magic wand. File. Not there. File new. Let's make it a little smaller though. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. What kind of weapon? Oh yeah, I said the magic wand. So let's set the symmetry and the sketch. And maybe if I go back to this one. No, we have this. She's a bunny girl, so or why don't we give her a bat? No, I don't like it. I think we'll stick with the no. Okay, for this one, we're just use the star ruler like this. I saved a wand. Now, on some of her motifs, there's flowers, a ribbon, carrots, a heart, and some. I forgot I on the obvious is too small, so here. It still says adaptable, however I ended up deciding against that. And yeah, here some of her motifs are those, so I am actually going to cut it like this, and then there's not a lot of going on her leg, so you can cut it until here, I think. And we have it here. So actually I think it will be, since it's like very cutesy vibes, I think something like a maze kind of works there, or like the bat. Here let's put a little ribbon, and then here we have the bunny ears. I don't know if this one works. It is a little again not what I was expecting to do for those characters, and we're throwing away the magic wand idea, and we're going to do it one of my favorite weapons. So it looks a little silly because of the because of the size. And I think she has a lot of pins in her clothes. So I think she will also have lots of stickers on her. I always forget how this is called in English. Wait, I didn't set up the time. Okay, whatever. I don't think we'll spend more than 15 minutes doing this, so and scythe. It's a scythe. Yeah. The scythe looks a little silly because of the size. Like, technically speaking, this one first, this thing should be longer. So something like this. Like this. You can separate this first. Here. So there's something like this, right? About her own length, mom. Height. And then this other thing here should also be around here. Something like that. So it's a little off here, I just realized, but whatever. Hi, 𝐶𝐸, how have you been? I'm so sorry for that. I swear I left my phone on silence. But okay, so we have this side like this. Oh, nice. I don't know if it is like too invasive to ask if it is a... I don't think it is. But I hope you had like a nice travel or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so I think I messed up when I tried to make this longer, so it is easier to do this. Something like that. I see. This is like an ESL moment, but I forgot the word, but basically help you had a good time still. even if it was work related. Okay, so I like the idea of being like a site with the bunny ears here. So it looks a little weird. Like that. Here. Okay. But yeah, I do think she will have had a lot of calcs or stickers on her side if she had to use a weapon. It mostly depends on my own schedule, because there's Fridays that I can and some others that I do. But yeah, it is not completely set, except on weekends. Like, it is really difficult for me to stream like a Saturday or Sunday. Okay, like that. And this light. Actually, probably she will also have like a small bow here. Yeah, something like this. It's not the best weapon, to be honest, but for starters, she wouldn't really use a weapon. Okay, for the color, I think we'll use the same pink of hair. Like this. Also, what I did dislike about this using that pen for the lines, it's because I can't use the bucket tool. Something like that. And then this part will be white. I mean, it is not completely white, it's more like a cream color. Something like this. Or maybe this part will be like a lighter tone. I think like this, like a ombre, or like the pink fading to the white will look very nice in like a metallic material. Something like that. Kinda. And then for the bow, we'll keep the green ones like the one she has in her hair. Something like that. And for the hearts, it will be also be a little like this. Again, I wasn't really expecting for her to like to be the one that will be chosen for the weapon. Well, yeah, I think this kind of works for now. So now let's roll the dice again. File. Where it is obvious. that is interact with. We got number 3 now, and that is as an animal. Okay, this is also a little difficult one. No, which character though? Again, this one will be a lot easier if she has been chosen for the animal one, because she's a bunny. Not that much to think about here. And I think I will use this one. Like this. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. We mostly need his face, to be honest, because he has a mechanical arm, so that's like the only thing we have to keep. No, for an animal. Fox? I think a fox work. File, create new, and again this size. Okay, now let me open my reference here. Oh, nice, I'm glad that you liked it. Here with this. No, not that one. Here. Okay. So, a wolf. I am going to quickly look a wolf up. Wolf. No, not wolf, it was a fox. Okay, I like this one. Okay, so for the wolf, it is not a wolf, it is a fox. We have his face. The timer again, before I forget. Timer. I will also give it a color, because otherwise I will keep losing it. Okay, like that. We have the head of the fox, something like this. It looks a little weird. Okay, like that. I just realized I am drawing like a little like sideways. I honestly forgot that I could have used Mona's as a base. whatever, I started already, so something like this. No, this one shall be a mechanic arm, so something like this again. Okay, we have this, then there shall be something here. Some like reference prosthetic arm for animals. Okay, this is like this. It looks a little weird, but like that. We have the tummy here. It's looking a little weird. Okay. Now, this part should be a little closer, like this. Something like that. Then we have the torso around here. Here should be the mechanical arm. Then this one is normal. I mean normal like organic arm. Here and the paws. Okay. Because there's supposed to be the other arm. Okay, something like that. And the tail. Something like that. How much time do we have left? Okay, 7 minutes. I think the time will be already up. Now he has like navy blue hair with lighter purple highlights, so here pictures here. Here, this part will be like this navy blue. Something like this. I think this one could be a lot better if I had used Monazo base. But again, this one should be like this shade, like metal. We'll paint it gray for now, then we'll fix it. Here, this part should be okay, this one. Like this. On the tip of his tail. And also this paw. Now this should be this other shade that is lighter. It looks more like a blue dog instead of a fox, but let's see, like this. Now let's brush a little for the ingredients. So since it is just like a sketch, and this one turned out really messy. The mouth. This is the right. Maybe like this. Still it looks a little too bright, but something like that. Also depends on how much time is left. Here we still have 5 minutes. Not here. Here. We can maybe try to add here. Maybe clean it a little because it's really messy. But I think it would be nice to have added, like, instead of the jewels he has on his knuckles, to add it like on here, like the joint, and the thing is connecting the joint. I don't remember the name right now, but like okay, no, really can't remember, but like this thing. Okay, something like that. And the ones here too, like here is this thing, right? Like this. It is connecting this part, which is connected to his fur, right? I mean, not the fur, to his skin. here there should be another join right there. So this part goes here, and here will be connected something like this. So this part I will also add there. I mean, it will be noticeable sideways, like we have here, then this part will be here, there's the other one, like this. Something like that. So those connectors here will be this shape, but it is not visible, not visible from sideways. This thing goes here, like it will be not noticeable from here, and this will be something like this. So this will be a lighter gray, kind of like that. I mean, following the reference color should be at something like that, and then on this part. And also, I just remember his mechanical arm starts from his elbow, so technically it should also start from here, but I forgot it. Yeah, kind of like that. And let me fix this really quickly. It will be something like that. First with this one. I mean, it's not really fixed, but at least you can tell it's about. Yeah, kind of like that. So again, it's not the best. I really should have used this one. Open donuts where it is? Here. Should have used this as a base. It will be a lot easier because I just have to draw over the mechanical part and change the color. But yeah, also Mona here is missing her eyes, so she'll be something like that. And here it is, Mona. Well, yeah, we finished this fourth one, I think. Where it is? Here. Again, it can be better. So let's roll the dice again, and the dice is here. We got number 5. I think this is the gender pen again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Also, I will add another text source. currently drawing. Oh, I should have. Currently drawing. Juniper. Oh. Shall we keep this one like on top of the reference? Or maybe around here, because oh. I lost it. Properties and okay, like this. Alignment on the center. Okay. I'll keep it on top of the timer. Alright, so we have that. And now let's see. I think from my uses I have no, I don't have a helpful reference sheet ready. I do have the the sketch for it, but it is not completely done. So let me set this in its own folder and we'll be using it as a base of sorts for those one. Okay. Let's see the timer. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's start again. And so I is a magical girl. And so for his for her gender bend version, I went to see some reference to get some ideas because it's not really a concept that I see a lot. I'm going to lower the opacity a little more. Here, okay. No, for the hair. She has wrinkles too. Let's do the hair well, I think. Also because of the the pen I'm using, it's a lot more like chunky. No, I'm not sure if that's the right word. And so very important detail of hair are her pupils. That are like that. That looks really weird. For any other facial like detail, I don't think she has any. And I'm getting distracted with the pen. Yeah, no. So for the hair, she also has this kind of fringe. I think it's fringe. So you know what, we'll keep it. However, his hair, it's going to be longer. I don't like that. Oh, also she had the 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐬. So he's going to keep that one because it's also a really big part of his hair design, like that. No. Should we keep the bow? She has some hair neck. Also, can I okay, I can pause the timer. I wanted to have her full reference. The also that will use a lot more space. So this is her reference, and she has her that bow. So what other detail we can I think for where was I? Here. Here, I don't know, to be honest, what to do on the chest part, or on the torso in general. But here, I think I'll go with like fluffy, not fluffy, like puffy, something like that. Let's take off the but also it looks like a little weird, to be honest. So maybe like panty on the lower part of his body. Kind of like this. Also, I don't like the pose. It looks like too static. Okay, maybe like long boots here. Okay, like I as long boots and they have a little heart there. Like that. I'm not completely sure about this. Okay. Like that. And maybe have him like that. Kind of like this, and then make it like frills. That was really bad. Kind of like this. Looks a little weird. I'm not convinced, to be honest, on the outfit. And now he has like this. What else? Not here. Okay. We added that one here. So because since already has like the high thighs and the long butts, I think adding the bow here on the leg will make them a little too busy. But I like the idea of him having that specific bow tied on his waist. Like that. Now the hand is going to be a little wonky because it is like sideways. I just realized this one, the thumb is on that table and not very natural looking pose. Okay. Kind of like that. Except the hand is too big. So, in this part, make it a little here and a little smaller. So maybe like that. And then Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and Ctrl+T to just place it here. Yeah, like this. I do still think it is a little too simple. However, maybe how much time? Okay, only 4 minutes. Let's just paint the base colors. Here, here. I didn't draw his nose, so it looks a little weird. Okay. Now for the thighs. Hair outfit, it is a little like this. The gloves are a little darker. And also her hair, it is like that. Okay, I do think this design kinda works, but we will need to rethink some of the parts. Like, to be honest, I'm not too convinced to the shorts he's wearing. Like, personally, I think the oh, this one is too small. Like this, right? And then make it like straight. Even if they're like short, it still looks better in my opinion than those. Like, I don't like this shape for the shorts, to be honest, so maybe that part. White. And this too. So now this part is this one is really messy, to be honest. Maybe this part we can make it white. Like that. And I'm sure to make them pink. Oh. Kind of like this. Also, the eyes are again. I just realized most of my characters have blue eyes, except the bunny girl. Hers are green, I think. Oh, and the guy, he has okay, I think it kind of works. Again, it's really messy. So let's roll the dice again. A new weapon. Which character though? I am going to use a randomize for my characters. So we have Ari. Oh. Neon, Bunny, the guy. Only 5. Yeah. Okay. Not me. Oh. Okay. So we're making a new weapon for. Oh, I'm going to hide this one. No. Oh. A new here. New weapon. What kind of weapon we shall add? What do you think, guys? New weapon. Okay, maybe like some kind of spade, a sword. Sword made of energy, maybe. Where it is? Here. Let me set this on a new layer. Okay. Oh. Okay. On this one, we'll be doing this word. For this word, first, let's make one line in the middle, so we can know even if we don't use the symmetry. Okay, we first have I'm thinking oh, this forget to set up the ruler. No, a sword. Like that. We start for the handle. Maybe like I was thinking maybe like maybe like Star Wars lightsabers, cause to be honest, I think it works. Maybe like a great sword, since her sword is like more bulky. So we have like it looks really silly with the handle so small. Maybe like like that. Okay. But the issue here is that it is more like medieval looking sword instead of a more futuristic one. So oh, maybe like that. What I was thinking is okay, we have this, this won't be like fully colored, instead it will be like lower opacity, and so should be the lines, because this is it is not a physical material like metal, but more like energy connect, like that, or like some kind of nanotechnology. Yeah, maybe like that, like very small stuff that can be very solid, but like normally this will be like just something like that on her pocket, or like on the gauntlet she has, like here, hidden in some compartment here. Oh, you guys can see like where is here, right? We have those compartments, so it should be hidden somewhere like this, or maybe on, I don't know. Maybe like on her bag she could have like a small, like this is her bag. Like this is her bag, right? That's where I started this part. So here she could have like those things. It doesn't look like what could be, so she does something here, and we have a small thing that turns into this. So it is not made like of metal or anything like that. But how can we Hi, thank you. How have you been doing? So yeah, I don't know, so like actually I think we're like already on the time. Yeah, or I didn't set it. Press it, right? I think I completely forgot to press the timer, or did the time I didn't press it. Oh nice, I hope you have a good day. But yeah, I don't remember if I had set the time for this one, so I'm going to like nice. I will keep it ready. Thank you. Yeah, it's been pretty good. So yeah, I'm not completely sure how to make it so this word can be like at simple glance seeing that this is like super technological one, because in terms of shape it is not much. So what I'm thinking is to make it the lighter opacity, like neon. Where is here? So maybe keep the same green, or it's like a teal, but keep that very neon, no pun intended, for her weapon. Like, it doesn't look like a metal, so maybe like this. With maybe like that. Just keep it bright for now, and then on top of this have like some kind of circuit looking thing. Like, I am not going to do it on all this work because that will take way too much time. But something like this, so it makes it easier to see at first glance that is like not made of metal. So it is more like a crystal at a glance, like something like that. Okay, so maybe like that. This on another layer, and then here, and clip with an airbrush. Make it maybe like glow a little, kind of like this, but also okay, I think it kind of works like this. It still needs some more brainstorming. Also maybe some little I don't know how it is going to look, but maybe have like a little I shall have name my layers, my files. Okay, maybe that's a little too dark. Okay, yeah, this one not, but we're going to use this color for here. I think it is, since her whole armor it's in this color, it makes sense for this part of her weapon to also be like this. And here we will go, we're going to erase this so it doesn't look like layer. So like this, we add this. Normal, multiply, no. I think this works a little, but I was thinking like maybe like it looks like this. I mean, the background color is gray here, so it doesn't matter that much. But in reality it will look like something like this, but a little more bright. But yeah, we have that neon's weapon, and now we'll see we'll see which character shall we do, or shall we do now. And where did I leave my pool? My wheel, not pool, it's wheel. Here. Yeah. Let's see which character shall we do now. And let's try again. And oh, really close one. We got I again. So let's see. The dice. Where's the dice? Okay. Let's roll this one. We got number 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a different color palette. So I'm thinking where is the reference? Here. This is I, and her colors are blonde, yellow, pink, and the light blues on her eyes, right? So I'm thinking making her have black hair, and where it is here. Since I already have hair reference, I'm going to select this. So we'll select this, Ctrl C, and where is this? We're going to get it here. Okay, this one will leave it for coloring and make it large. So I don't think we'll need that much time on this one, because it is mostly coloring, because it kinda is a little cheating, but it's the only one that has her full reference ready. And I'm going to add a little folder here. I think today's obvious scene, it's a little messy. I'm going to set the timer, but honestly for this one it's not really necessary. Also here currently drawing color swap and let's set this for 2 black. Yes. It got lost. So should maybe I use a randomize for the color palette? I think that will be more fun instead of just using because I kinda went with the different where it is let color selector, random color palette generator. Okay, let me add another source for this. Browser source, color palette. No, I hope this one works. Interact refresh properties. Okay, it worked. Interact with this. Let's close this. Close. Hide. Okay, I can't hide that. Alright. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Where it is? I don't remember where it was. Because I remember they're having options to randomize the color. Okay, maybe not here. Make generate. Okay, not this one. This one doesn't work because I tried to go like no, the good thing, next Friday we won't have to. Okay. I like this one, this page, so let's change it. Okay. Does it work? Oh, okay, doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, which sucks because it was really nice. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, this one. Okay, this one does work. And let's. Oh, I do have to choose one first. Okay, not what I wanted. Okay, if this one doesn't work, okay, this one not completely random, but there's a lot of options and we just appear whatever appears first. Some properties. Okay, we'll be using that one. Oh. Uh-oh. This one can be dangerous. Okay, we'll be using that one. Here we have navy blue. I'm going to screenshot this so I have it in here. Here. Okay. Main color is this one, so maybe we can color the skirt with this, like this. Okay. We'll keep that. Then close the gap on this one. Maybe this later one here. Honestly, for next Friday, I'm going to search for something that gives you a random, just one random color. So we'll paint, I don't know, the hair with that as an example, and then we pick another random color, and then we have to paint the skin with that color or something like that. But for this one, and because we also spend maybe a little too much time on that, we're going to we'll have to do with this one. And actually I think with the first one that I had found, we can do that, but for some reason it didn't give me the options to randomly choose which color, or maybe I don't remember how to use it, so I have to look again. This is a very bright red, so maybe let's see how the hair is looking. I think this is a good exercise, so if we don't have this much scalp for next time, we can maybe do a lot more, because I'm also a little tight on time right now. So this will be the last one. So yeah, let's finish this one. And honestly, before I try to find like a lot of stuff for, like, instead of getting myself distracted looking for the color palette generation, I should have spent more time trying to find something like that could work with this. No, that wasn't what I wanted to say. So sometimes I think of something, and because English is not my first language, I get a little sidetracked and then start talking, and then I end up saying stuff that is not really what I wanted to say, because I got a little distracted while thinking. So I will say something similar, but that it doesn't mean really what I wanted to say. Because just now I'm also focusing on painting the frills. What I wanted to say, like, instead of getting sidetracked looking for the color palette generation, I should have been just doing this with the first one, like those really muted colors that I got. I shall have gone with that. And then we might have had enough time to do a couple more. And also from this, what I was most looking for to get in was like the TV one, because I had fun making that from neon, for neon, and also I really want to practice them more, so maybe I will do that after stream. And for the shoes, I think, alright, I have to paint the skin and also the white parts because it is not white right now. And so for the boots, I think I will keep them white. And the eyes, I'm not sure. So maybe blue, like, I mean, it's not like I have a lot of options in the color palette. But yeah, and also that I really thought I will get more was the this like plain color. Oh, and since she has oh, it is not possible here because but just so you know, the hearts are red in this version. And this is like 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴. Now the skin color. And in her makeup she has like very bright pink eyeshadow, or it's like in between eyeshadow and eyeliner. So maybe we can make it red. Like here, because I don't think it will look nice with the blue, and white it will look like I just forgot to paint it, like something like that. But I like how it looks with white. No, let's keep coloring the skin. Something like this. For the hair. No, I think maybe the darker shade of blue will look better. Like this. This is too much white, so I'll paint those blue too. So my personal taste, I think the red on the hair is a little too bright. Like, I would prefer to make it like a little like this, a little more dark. But it is nice enough for what we have. I like it. So this is 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴. Ta-da! We're finished. So today was actually really fun, more than I expect. Only downside is that we had a little too much stuff, so again, I'm really sorry for that. I should have prepared a little more. But I think, we didn't get any cyborg version. Nor did we have the different species. That was also something that I was looking for. Like, I really wanted to make some of those characters like a dragon or an elf or something like that. But yeah. I really like this, how this other one turned out. This one needed a little more polishing, to be honest. I am not really used to drawing animals, but I think it is. The idea is there, the concept. Again, it would be better if I had used Mona as my base. Whatever. And also for the weapons. So I really like this one. Like, again, it needs a little more polishing, so but neon with that sword, I mean great sword, will look really cool. And also so the bunny girl doesn't have a name, so I was thinking how to call her. I like the concept of this one, however she is not like a warrior type, or not something like I had considered for that. So but she will be a gardener, and I think it makes sense for a gardener to have a side. And this one is the only color swap we have, but it's still really nice. And this is neon. She looks a little silly, so like she's falling. But again, it's pretty. I like how the fits were turning out. I mean, the not fit per se, but like the boots. But also, if it wasn't like hair and it was well then the fits will also be like similar shape. I think in chibi style looks really cute like that. And then from the gender bent versions were honestly the ones I had more trouble with, because as I mentioned earlier, I am not very used to drawing men, and more often than not I will draw females. But yeah, I think they work. And yeah, also starting with this one was really nerve-wracking, because I didn't have all the stuff ready, and again I could think of a male version of Ai or Neon a lot easier or faster than to think one for myself, because I don't know, like in the process when I'm creating a character, sometimes I do think like how will this look if it was a different gender, even if it's not like something I'm going to elaborate into. But however, on myself I hadn't thought that, so it was like, oh no, what I have to do now. And but yeah, I think we were able to do something, even if it was only on the workshop there, because for the Prince ones I did have kind of like a concept, however it wasn't like really something I could think like really fast for the challenge. And I mentioned this earlier, but I will be continuing doing this kind of challenge. I think it is really good to really good practice, especially since I also include the stuff that I am not used to doing, such as the males or weapons or animals. It is good practice, I like it. Also, I am going to go here just a moment. But yeah, it was a really interesting week. I also will be, yeah, I mentioned that earlier, but for the week I will be next week. Let me search for it, because if I just talk without a visual reminder, I get sidetracked very fast and start talking about something else. So having the visual reminder, it is really okay. I think this is the one. Yes. Oh, it is really big here. So on Monday I didn't really stream, but I really like the work with me method. Also, I really want to play Fields of Mystery on the stream, so I think for next Tuesday instead of Genshin we'll be doing that. And so a little thing that I realized yesterday, it was that I didn't have my mic as a source on the work with me or the game scene. So yeah, there's no audio, and I was like high key crashing out, because I really was having fun in that moment. Like, yeah, it sucks that it is not saved, but it is what it is. It happened. At least I fixed that, so for next week we won't have that issue. And I don't remember what I have for next week, so really quick. Mondays are Iron recap. Tuesday and Thursday is game. I will probably not going to lie, I will be playing Fields of Mystery, unless something happens and changes my mind, which I don't think so. And then for Wednesday and Friday we'll keep the same, because it's really fun to do it that way. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I really did today, enjoy it. And well, yeah, thank you for dropping by. Bye bye, have a good day.